Yeah, you ever been in a season where it felt like everything and everyone was being taken from you and you couldn't recover? Like loss after loss, bill after bill. And just when you thought you hit rock bottom and felt like it couldn't get any worse, somebody still had their hand out expecting more. Anyways, welcome to Trap Bible Stories. Yo. So I'm reading my Bible, right? And in 2 Kings 4, God snapped. Cause not them pulling up to repo children over debt. But let me rewind, because you mean to tell me you miss a payment and they don't take your house, they take your kids? Ain't this kidnapping? So y'all, there was this woman who was going through it. Her husband died and she was struggling. The bills were billing, debt collectors were calling, and she wasn't just about to lose everything. She was about to lose her children. Yeah, y'all heard me right, y'all. One day she got a knock at the door from some bill collectors. Knock, knock, knock. And y'all, they said what they always say. They were like, hey, where's our money? But the widow was like, I don't have it, my husband just died and we're broke. But the collectors were like, you ain't got the money? Cool, we'll just take your sons. Y'all, back in those days, if you couldn't pay your debts, they didn't mess up your credit score. They just took your kids and made them work to pay off the debt. So sis was like, Lord, not my babies. So y'all, she ran up on a prophet. She was like, Elisha, my husband was a good man. He feared God, but he left me in debt. And now these folks trying to repo our kids like they car payments. Please do something. Elisha was like, what you got in your house? Sis was like, nothing but a little bit of oil. He was like, Crisco? She was like, nah, olive oil. He was like, cool, cool. Go borrow as many empty jars as you can from your neighbors. Get them all. So y'all, she and her sons ran door to door like, knock, knock. Hey, y'all got any empty jars? Knock, knock, knock. Hey, I live 2 doors down. Do you have any empty jars? Y'all, they collected as many as they could and brought them home. That's when she went back to Elisha and was like, I got the jars. So he gonna say, go home, close the door, and pour your little bit of oil into those jars. And y'all, rather than question, rather than panic, rather than tell him she didn't have enough, she poured her oil into a jar, and it was filled. She poured it into another jar, and it was filled. 3 jars, 4 jars. Y'all, she kept filling jar after jar, and the oil didn't stop. It kept flowing and flowing. And it didn't stop until all the jars were filled. So y'all, she ran back to Elisha like, prophet, prophet, worked. I have jars and jars filled with oil. So he was like, now go sell the oil, pay off your debt, and live off the rest. And just like that, sis went from broke and about to lose it all to not just debt-free, but living life in overflow because God gave her more than enough. Ain't that just like God? Moral number 1. Never underestimate what's already in your house and in your hands. What you think is too small or not enough can very well be the exact thing God uses to answer the prayer you've been crying about. Because the oil didn't show up later, it was already there. God doesn't always send something new. Sometimes he activates what you've been overlooking. Moral number 2, know who to run to when you're in trouble. If she had run to just anybody for advice, they would have had sympathy, but no solution. Running to the right or wrong person determines whether you stay stuck or step into provision. Moral number 3, obedience creates overflow. The oil only stopped when there were no more jars. God was willing to pour, but he gives according to what she prepared for. Your breakthrough can exceed your crisis if you make room for it. Now go read it for yourself. I want to know what you learned. 2 Kings 4. This is Trap Bible Stories with Tam Watts. Vote Trap Bible Stories for a Telly Award, link in bio. Want to take Trap Bible Stories home? The book Trap Bible Stories Volume 1 and Volume 2 are available on Amazon. Get the audio experience at Trap Bible Stories at supercast.com. Like, share, and follow for more. And I'll see you on the next video.
We learned the scripture, mama, we made it. Been reading the Bible, Genesis to Revelations. These Bible stories, pain and the glory. God get the glory from every story. Trap Bible Stories, Trap. This is the trap. Trap Bible story. Trap Bible story. We learning scripture. Mama, we made it. Been reading the Bible, Genesis to Revelation.